Hey, howdy, hey. Why am I making this? Because I can't make weapon stereotypes because you guys are asking for two different things when you ask for that. Either you're asking for skins, which I don't see enough variation of, so I can't do it. Like, I only ever see people use ghost weapons, sovereign, sea dog, I don't see a lot of variation, so I can't do that. Or you're asking about users, like sword users, blunderbuss users, and in which case that's way too broad for me to cover, so I can't make that video, guys. I'm sorry, but it's just not possible. So in the meantime, while I'm working on bigger things, unfortunately they're not videos, I'm going to give you this, alright? It's all I got for you right now. Take it or leave it. I don't have every hat in the game, I'm just going to review the ones I do have, so there you go. Starting out with a tried and true, a gray bandana, beige gray. It looks okay. I mean, my guy, none of these characters have like craniums. We're all like flat topped heads, so this looks kind of weird. It'd look better with a taller hairstyle like this, but I mean, otherwise, it's fine. It's nothing special. We do need these in more colors, and there are some in the clothing leak, but these all we have is this in like a darker brown. I really don't know why we don't have more variation in bandanas. Like, it's a pirate staple, it needs to be in the game. It's fine, it's not amazing. I'm gonna have to give it B tier. And then we have the Admiral hat. I don't like the way it's shaped. It looks kind of weird, like a big nose to me. And the red thing, it looks way too big. But I mean, it's fine. It just, the model could be better. I like the colors. I like it both in blue and red. It looks a little weird in black, but you know, it's fine. I'm surprised we don't have more of these hats. Uh, Another B tier, I'm gonna have to say. Now, this, I mentioned this in my last video, the things I want in Sea of Thieves. I don't know what you'd call this. It's not exactly a bicorn. It's not exactly a tricorn, at least not in my opinion. Like this is a bicorn, but this is something else. It doesn't. I don't know. Hats in this game are really small, and this does not have anything on the front, like no skull and crossbones or anything. This could be cool. We need more hats like this, but not this particular model. The color's okay. I like that. It goes with a lot of neutral things. It's not overly gaudy and like neon pink like the newer Fortnite skins. But I don't know. I really feel this one could be better. I'm gonna have to give this one a C tier. Kraken hat. Yeah. You know, the preview looks a lot better than what it actually is. I don't know what this thing's supposed to be. It looks more like a Robin Hood hat to me. I really think this thing's ugly no matter what color it's in. I'm gonna have to give this a get yourself kegged. That's the worst score. Ghost hat. Now, I used to wear this a lot. I think it's a great hat, but I don't like the color, and I don't like how it has that floaty bit on it. If the ghost stuff didn't have the floaty bits, they'd be way better in my opinion. If you just give me this hat, like corporeal and brown, it would be an amazing hat. That would be one of my favorite hats in the fucking game. But as it stands, I'm just gonna have it give it maybe a B. It's still good, but it's I don't know. There's a reason I stopped wearing it. Now the sovereign hat, it's pretty good. It looks a little bit more like a Spanish conquistador kind of thing, but I like it. The feathers are always a little weird. That's like a bright fucking neon yellow. It's like also got like a shiny gold texture to it. That looks a little weird, but it's a good hat. I'm gonna have to give that an A tier. That's that. The A stands for Athena. Another another captain hat I'd call. I think this is a better model than this one, but again, it's a little small in my opinion. I like it though. It is better. I mean, I can't give it like an A minus. It's still gonna be a B, but it's higher in my opinion than this one. The Pirate Legend hat. No one likes this hat, but I think it's really good. Again, it's too small. I don't know if that's just my character or not. I have had a theory for a while that the width of a hat is determined by your character's shoulders because it seems to be that way. I don't know why they'd make it like that, but hats that are small on me look good on Mets, and he's got a big fucking lad. Oh, loud he coming. But I like the color, and everyone's like, "Oh, the purple looks dumb." You guys realize why the Pirate Legend stuff's purple, right? It's because it was the most expensive dye. It has like social implications. Like if you're wearing purple, you're really rich. I like the way it looks. It's just a little too small. I'm gonna have to put it in the A tier. I love this hat and it needs more recognition. Now the mercenary hat. This is a difficult one because I love the model. It's fucking A tier, but I don't like the color. Different versions of this hat exist, like the banana hat and the black dog hat, and those are fucking fantastic, especially the black dog. But obviously, I don't have that. And green, I mean, you can make it work. Like there is a really good jacket for it, but I don't know. Like it's fine. It goes with certain things. I'm gonna have to like if I had more options for color, like a brown or a black one, that would definitely be an A tier. The black dog is an A tier, even though I don't have it. This one's gonna have to be a very solid B. I don't know why this fucking mustard hat exists. It only goes with one jacket. Where is it? Yeah, that one. I mean, it's okay. uh, Strange color though. I mean, if there was more yellow cosmetics, I think it'd be better. But as it stands right now, that one's gonna have to get a C. Executive Admiral. It looks a little short, like vertically, but otherwise it's fine. It's not the same thing as that, so they didn't just like take the model and rotate it 180. That's pretty good. I mean, I never see anyone wear this. That's got to tell you something about its popularity. I mean, the same thing like no one likes this hat, but I like it. But I'm gonna have to agree with the masses on this one. This one's okay, but it's not great. That's it's gonna be a C tier. Now, the Corsair hat, it's one of those things where I think it looks really good in theory. Like I see a lot of pictures of people wearing this and it looks pretty good, but I don't know if it's the angle or just my guy, but I think it looks really ugly. Like what the fuck is that thing jutting out in the front? I've never seen a hat like that. It's like it's a bicorn that's trying to be a tricorn. It looks pretty ugly. I'm gonna have to give that a get yourself kegged. Another of these like that those colors are fucking terrible. Still get yourself kegged, but like send this one to the Shadow Realm. Fuck this hat. I think this one's the best out of the colors for this hat, but it's still an ugly hat. Now, the gold fucking helmet. I love this thing. It's fucking beautiful. The orange feather, I don't know. It, I mean, I'm a character designer. I wouldn't have gone with that color. I would have given that maybe a blue or a red or something. Even a white would look better, but the helmet itself is fucking brilliant. I love it. It goes really good with a lot of things. It goes good with the Glorious Sea Dog. Like, look at that. That is just fucking sexy. I had better hats, and that's not an original look. I've seen people wear this before me, so if I wore this, I'd be copying them. But it looks good. It looks great. This hat's gonna have to get an A tier. I fucking love it. It's brilliant. Grand Admiral, that's a get yourself kegged right there. This looks like cardboard. I don't know why. Just the shape of it's very rigid. It looks like cardboard to me. It looks terrible, and I don't know what those things in the front are. Like, are those supposed to be swords? They don't look like swords to me. They just look like I don't know sewing needles. Uh, I like the color. We need more black hats, but I don't like the shape of this. Bilge rat hats, I mean, it's an even worse version of this. Like it has that same kind of weird nose shape, you know what I mean? But fucking Christ, this just looks bad. And is that a duck skull? I don't know. Like why would you doesn't seem like something it's not like a trophy, right? Like killing a duck is not a big deal. It feels like a little tiny baby Kraken skull or something, but I don't know, that just doesn't inspire fear. I don't like the blue trim. This is gonna have to get yourself kegged. Fuck this hat. The bandanas, I mean, again, we don't have a cranium, so it looks a little weird. It looks flatter than it should be, but uh it's okay. Again, this would benefit from having more colors. We need like bright greens, reds, blues, yellows, but we don't have it. We have this and like a dark dull pink. That's not enough. And this I mean, it's fine. It just does I don't know. That's going to have to get a B tier. This had the Majestic Sovereign. Oh my god. It kind of also looks like cardboard to me. It looks like very papery. Like why is the bottom it kind of flares like inwards into the brim? You see that? It looks weird. I don't like the shape. I don't like the color. I mean, it looks fine here, I guess. You can wear this hat with like the gold hoarder jacket, I guess. It looks fine. But this, I don't know. It's like this is Daniel and this is the cooler Daniel. This is gonna have to get a C tier. I really don't like it. I see what they were going for though. Now, of course, this color looks better, but it's still not a good hat. I don't know. Just change that a little bit. Get rid of like the weird inward flaring at the bottom. Put that lower on my head, and I think it would look good. Because again, like the white feathers I mentioned with the conquistador helmet, that looks good. I like the colors, but as it stands, this is just ugly. Hunter hat, I love it. Could be a little taller, but this is. I don't understand the fucking receipt on the back there. But this is gonna have to be an A tier. I love it. This is a beautiful hat, and we need more of this. This color doesn't work so well, but it's fine. Forsaken Ashes hat, I love this hat. Brilliant fucking hat, A tier easily. Ocean Crawler hat, the crab hat. I like the shape. I don't like the colors. And no matter what fucking set it is, I don't care if it's the blue, which is what this. Well, this is the cyan. This one, the blue one, the pink one. They all look ugly. Again, I'm gonna sound like a broken record. Make these hats in like black or brown, and make the crab piece red. Because the only crabs in the game are this one, and he's still not a pet for some reason. Come on, guys. Or the giant crabmen, who are also red. So make the crabs red. I don't know why you're making all these crab things blue and shit. Like, they don't look like that. I'm gonna have to give this one a C tier. It has potential, but I really don't like it. And this one, this particular hat, it's just like it's so fucking similar to this one. It is like the exact same fucking hat. I think the colors on the feathers look better here. So if I could, I would keep this one and delete this one. This one's just taking up file space on my fucking computer. Get rid of it. But yeah, same thing I said earlier. Silver Conquistador. It took a while for them to add this to the game. You'd think this one would come first and then they'd add a gold one, but it was the other way around. Still, brilliant hat. I don't know about the feather. Again, it's like it blends too much with the color of the helmet. It's like a dark gray. Change the feather, and this is a fucking brilliant hat. A tier. I love it. This one, this is not A tier. It's like a weird stained color. It's like a piss colored helmet. I like how the feather's different, but I don't know. It's like a weird, like green yellow metal. It's like, it's not even copper. What is that? It's like a, I don't know. This is gonna have to get a C tier. I don't like it. I don't recall this hat existing. I don't remember ever seeing this. I like it. Uh, yeah, this is gonna have to be A tier. This, however, this is a get yourself kegged. Like this is like a weird. This is the weird off pink I was talking about. I don't know. It looks really ugly to me. Make this red, it'd be A tier. But for now, I hate this. Get rid of it. This, I don't know why the fuck this exists. I hate this. This is the best version of this hat. It's in black. I love it. Um, The slouch hat, I hate this. All my friends love it, but to me, it looks like a cowboy hat. Like, why is this in the game? Pirates didn't wear shit like this. This is terrible. No, this is get yourself kegged. Good model, but it doesn't belong in a pirate game. Rugged hat, I don't know if this is just the character models, like, having no cranium or not, but it's okay. It looks pretty okay. Um, it's like a weird purple color. I'm gonna have to give that a C tier. It's not as bad. I don't see anyone wear it, but I feel like this is what the Kraken hat should have been. Like, it kinda has that same shape, except it makes sense. I like it. Um, More of these ugly hats. Fuck these hats, they're dumb. These ones, okay, these bandanas here, they're, like, more squared off, they're more rigid than the sailor one. Like, this looks more natural, I like the shape of it, but this looks weird, right? I don't know, it's got, like, too many it looks like it has corners. Like you have like bobby pins in it or something. Uh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to give that either a C or a get yourself kegged because I mean there are uglier hats, but and like you do need headbands and bandanas in a pirate game. I don't want to have to remove these over like fucking this hat or something, but these could be better. I'm gonna put that in C. Explorer's hat, I love it. I don't. These hats, there are a few of them in this color where it's like they're brown, but they're a very light brown. You know what I mean? They kind of blend with like the skin tone a little bit, especially the trim. I don't it make that trim darker, and this would be an A tier hat. But this is still gonna have to be A tier. But I don't like the browns on that. It's like a weird shade. Again, I don't understand the fucking blue trim on these hats. Like you got the dark black or a dark blue and then a blue trim. That doesn't match anything. Like the only thing I can think of is like maybe this jacket, but this jacket came years later anyway. I don't know. I don't like it. That hat's gonna have to get a fucking C tier, I guess. Now, how do you have a fucking pirate game where this is the only tricorn we have? It's way too small, and this is a perfect example of what I was talking about with the flesh-colored hats. To me, that looks exactly the same color as my skin. That looks terrible. Give me this in black, and it would be better. It still wouldn't be good. It still would not be A tier because it's way too small. Like, if you want a good example of what I mean, look at the Jack Sparrow costume. Like, that's a way bigger hat. That looks good. If you just gave me that hat, that'd be A tier. I don't care if it has a bandana or not. Give me that tricorn, fucking beautiful. But this shit is way too small. I do not like this. Get yourself kegged. Get out of my fucking game. Another pink bandana. This one's weird. It's like a dull purpley pink. I don't know. I don't like the sewing in the top. Ugly. Just terrible. Get yourself kegged. Just fucking recolors of ugly hats, and none of these colors look good. That one's, I see where you're going with it, but no. And also, Krakens only come in one color. What are these supposed to be representing? Like again with the crabs, like the crabs only come in red. So why is there like a purple limb? Why is there a blue and orange limb? I don't know. I don't get it. Silent Barnacle hat. The Barnacle hat, it's okay. If you got rid of the blue thing, I think it'd be a lot better. I don't like the color. I don't think the purple trim goes with the brown, but yeah, it's not bad. I like the shape of it. Again, we need more captain hats. That's what I call this shape of hat. That's gonna have to be. I want it to be in B, but because of the weird colors and the blue thing, that's gonna have to be a C tier. It could be better. Wild Rose hat, I fucking love this hat. It is beautiful. It is fucking damn near perfect. That's gonna have to be A tier. I used to wear this hat all the time. I love it. Absolutely perfect. And it gives it a little red bandana. Other hats don't do that. I'm pretty sure this is the only one that does that. Beautiful. I love it. The parrot hat, eh, I don't know. It's fine. It's okay. I get where they were going with it. I like all the colors. I don't think this one matches the set it goes with, because this one goes with like a blue jacket, and then the hat and gloves are brown or like a purpley brown. I don't know. This goes better with a lot of things, but it does not match the set it was intended for. I got to dox points for that. That's just bad character design. And I feel like the feathers should be different colors. Why are they all the same color? Like, I don't know. I think it'd be better if you like, kind of like how this hat. It's got an orange, a yellow, and two shades of blue. This hat right here, the fucking Sea Dog hat, another banger. Top fucking hat. I don't get why the top of the hat is brown. It should be red like the rest of it, but otherwise, I love this hat. If I didn't give these a rating, I'm gonna have to give the parrot hats like a fucking, I don't know, B tier, I guess. But the glorious Sea Dog hat, oh my god, I fucking love this hat. Both of them. Uh, I don't like how the Triumphant has, like, they're all the feathers are blue. They should have just kept the same feather colors as this one, but they're still both A tier. I love these hats. I would wear them more often, but I have a different hat. You'll see that later. Briggsy's hat, everyone dunks on this one because of the shape. I like the shape. My only concern is it's not red. It's red when she wears it, but it's like a weird blood orange when we have it. It doesn't match anything. There's nothing in the game that's that color. Like, it doesn't match this, it doesn't match this. Nothing matches the Briggsy hat, and it looks terrible. I do think we need more big, fancy, bejeweled hats, though. Uh, I can't keg this one, but it's gonna have to get a C tier. This hat has potential, but it just does not work. Pirate Lord's hat. Now the hat itself, A tier. I fucking love it. This is brilliant. This is what we need in the game. But I hate the feather, man. It's like a ghostly feather, and also it's like way too long. Uh, if you're gonna have the feather be a ghost, why not make the entire hat a ghost? Or just like if you make that feather white, it'd look better or anything. But like as it stands, I just can't fucking stand that feather, man. Get rid of the feather. And if you got rid of the feather, it would look way better. It's still A tier, but that's a reluctant grading because I fucking hate that feather, man. Green Bone Crusher because I don't have the red Bone Crusher because I was playing at the time it was released, but I didn't know it was time limited, so I didn't buy it. Fuck you, Rare. Give me this hat. The green, it's not as good of a color, but it can work. Like there are a few things it goes good with. It goes good with the gold hoarder jacket, even though this trim's brown and the hat is black. It goes good with the mercenary jacket. I wore that in one of my videos. I think title stereotypes. But like that was like the only outfit I could make it look good with. It does not look good with this. But this is just a weird jacket to begin with. It's fine. I like the idea. People keep saying, "Oh, well, the Bone Crusher hat is what Flameheart wears." No, it isn't. He wears a tricorn. This is not a tricorn. I do like Flameheart's hat though, but I like both of these. The green one's gonna have to get a B. The red Bone Crusher's gonna have to get an A. And if we ever do get Flameheart's hat, that's also gonna be an A. I love that hat. This thing, I mean, I know it's based on a real hat, but all I'm seeing is like a fucking noodle box. I think this hat looks stupid. Get yourself kegged. This one just fucking no. Get yourself kegged. That's all I have to say on the matter. This doesn't even like not only keg but get sent to the fucking Shadow Realm Jimbo. This just looks terrible. Like this not even it's based on like the Viking sets because even though they're I don't see them adding an ice region, which they shouldn't, but even then Vikings didn't wear anything that looks like this. It just looks terrible. My god, this is one of the worst hats in the game. I fucking hate it. Now, the model looks good. I love the model, but these colors do not work. I'm gonna have to give the thriving purple one a get yourself kegged. This just looks ugly. There's not enough colors, I feel. It's just a blur of purple. The Morningstar hats, this one's gonna have to get a C. This one gets a B, but I don't like the colors. They don't really go with anything. And the Morningstar crew wore white rare. Why do the ones we get to keep? Why are they like military green? It doesn't look good. Give us the white outfits, and this would that would bump these both up. Like, but yeah, I like the shape of this hat. It looks fucking cool. But man, at least the set gave us the belt, which is I think the best belt in the fucking game. This one, not too bad. The thing is, like gold items in this game, the whites are not consistent. I don't know if this goes with much. Like if you compare the gold pirate legend hook with any of the other gold hooks, it's lighter than the rest of them, so it doesn't go with anything. But it's not bad. I mean, white, blue, and gold, that's a good color scheme. But I don't know, I feel like the white is too bright. If you want a good example of a white hat, like try more of like a muted yellowish white like that. Or like the sailor pants, you know? This one gets a C. It's not bad. I don't like it though. Another fucking Christ. Look at that. It's like a giant fucking bib. I hate it. Get yourself kegged. This one, it doesn't look good on me, and I still say the shape of it doesn't look right, but you can really make this hat work. And by the way, the rest of the set doesn't exist, so that's also, I'm gonna have to dock points for that. But if you pair it with like Sud's jacket, it looks good. Pair it with the Merrick's jacket, it's alright. It looks really good with the Triumphant Sea Dog jacket. Wear that with like a black shirt. Uh, Not the first shirt I'd go with, but you know, it can look good. It's got that black and silver on it. So I can't give it a D. It works, but I really don't like it. I'm gonna have to give that a C. Dark Adventurer hat. Uh, I mean, I used to wear it, but I was only wearing it out of like, I was showing off. It was a trophy to me. It's not because I liked it. I really hate the shape of it. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It looks more like Sniper's hat. Like what the fuck? Again, it doesn't look like something a pirate would wear. Uh, you could redesign this. This is gonna have to get a C. I don't like it. This hat, if it didn't have the fucking green, then this would be an A tier. I think it looks really good. Everyone else I talk to says they hate it, but I love the shape. I like the cards. Pirates played cards, even though they can't add gambling to this game because it would change the rating. But fuck, man, that green just it ruins it. This would be an A tier, but I'm gonna have to give it a C tier just because of that. Gold hoarder hat, I like it. It's too small. Also, no gold holder actually wears this hat, so that's a problem. It's like the merchant hat. Like the NPCs don't wear this, so it doesn't feel like it breaks my immersion. Like the merchant costume would be way better if it didn't have this stupid fucking hat. It's not. It's not even that the hat is bad. This could be worse, but the merchants don't wear this, so I'm gonna have to give both of these like a C. Eh. I used to wear this though as like a with the Dark Adventurer stuff because it didn't match. It looked like a trophy. Like I killed a merchant and stole his hat. So there are like you can make it work, but I don't know. Now the fucking cursed captain hat, dude. I love this hat. This is beyond A. I don't like using S tier because that doesn't make any sense to me. A is the fucking first letter, but this if there was an S tier, which there isn't, this would be in it. I love this hat. One of the best hats in the fucking game. This fucking Jackson Pollock sneezed. I still don't like it. Now, I like the shape of this bandana, Daring Deceiver, but not only can you not get it anymore, but I really hate that patch on it. It gives it a weird shape to it. C tier, I guess. That's the best color of the aristocrat hat, but it still doesn't look good. Now, the thing about the Order of Souls is the outfits we got don't really match the madams. They wear like muted colors like grays and purples. Meanwhile, our outfit, the hat and the costume, are like blues and pinks. That never made sense to me. I feel like they made those outfits by memory, not by looking at what they're actually designed after. But I think this bandana itself looks pretty good. Same thing what I said about the sailor one. Like you'd need a taller hair to make it work than mine. It just looks like my head got cut off there, but you can make that look good. It matches a lot of things, and this is one of the hardest hats to get. So if you're wearing this, it's a good trophy anyway. Because no one plays Order of Souls. It's the worst fucking faction. I'm sorry, Rare, but it is. It's not worth the money. The only good thing you have is the Ashen Lord skull. So no one ever raises the emissary, meaning you can never have the opportunity to kill anyone. So you can never unlock this hat. You have any idea how hard this fucking thing was to get? Now this I love it, but that cobweb ruins it. You get rid of the cobweb, and it'd be A tier. But as it stands, that's gonna have to be a B. I fucking I that should have been what the Dark Adventurer hat looks like. But anyway, I like it, but I really hate that thing in the front. Now this, I liked the other one. I hate the color. Fucking, it just looks like skin to me. Maybe not human skin, but it looks like skin. I don't know. I don't like this set. Like the whole scorched forsaken thing. It's trying too hard. This just looks like a worse version of the hunter hat. It's like you turn the hunter hat inside out. I hate it. Get yourself kegged.
He was so ugly that everyone died.
Rare, whoever made this hat needs to get fired. Fucking why? Now this, if this was like a regular gold crown, that would be A tier. Why is there no actual golden crown that we can wear as like, like old Spanish treasure? Like this looks like it's made out of wood. And that does not make me look like a fancy successful pirate. So I want this to be better, but I can't. I'm gonna have to put that in B. I really wanted that to be gold. Like give us the crown from the Splashtail Monarch outfit like this. If we just had that crown, I don't like the barnacle on it, but just give us that crown, that'd be A tier. But that's not what it is. The Midnight Blaze bandana is probably my favorite one out of all of them. It looks good. It looks really good if you have like a darker outfit. Not much to say about it because it's not much of a hat here, but I like it. That's A tier. Courage Captaincy. What the fuck? Again, another one of those things where, what the fuck were you thinking? Fire whoever made this. It looks terrible. This shit is almost as bad as the Bell Brigade. Maybe it's worse. You know what? I'm gonna say that right now. This is worse. This is probably the worst hat in the game. Fuck this shit. Go to the Shadow Realm. Sarwan's hat. I love this. I wear it. It's brilliant. It's beautiful. A tier easily. I love this hat. I don't know why we get it as a reward for doing Veils. Like, I guess the implication is you kicked enough of the Reaper's asses. Like, we stopped their plans hard enough that we got it from him as a trophy. Like, we took it from him, but it, Sarwan himself doesn't really show up. I don't know. I feel like this should have been like a reward for like rank 75 Reaper or something. But it's still a fucking sexy hat. I love this hat. Bell's hat, it's okay. I can see where it would look like a pirate hat. I don't like the barnacles on it though. And also, I swear it doesn't look that long when she's wearing it. Like, look at that shit. Holy goddamn. But when I look at this, I'm not the first person to say this, but all I can see is the fucking Bloodborne. That's all I can see. So because of that, it's gonna put that in C tier. Also, you can't get this hat anymore, so that also hurts his score. Naval Commander. It's a different shape than the other helmet, but I love it as well. It's like a weirdly, I don't know if it's bent or if I'm just wearing it at an angle, but I do like it. That's going to be another A tier. This, I don't know why this exists. It doesn't look bad, but unless you're trying to go for like a friendly, glitterbeard look, I don't think this belongs. Fucking C tier, I guess. And lastly, out of the hats that I own, the sun hat. I mean, I was originally going to say this is D tier, like get yourself kegged, but it weirdly does go with the Merrick jacket. It goes with the thing, like the frills in the back, but also it just looks like something a fisherman would wear to me. But I still don't like it, so I'm gonna put that in C tier, like a very low C.